Hey everyone, welcome back to Bravely Default. Last time, we completed the worst side quest in the game with Praline a la mode here. We had to go all around the world of Luxembourg and talk to a bunch of people. It was really awful, but eventually we took it out and got the Performer Asterisk. Because luckily, all the Swordbearers brought along their trumpets to battle to drown her out. Very lucky that they did so. Also very weird and strange. Anyway, today, we're going to go take over the thing that honestly probably should have been a priority in saving the enslaved children at the Mythril Mine. You know, it's weird. It's all well and good for Kami Izumi to be fighting on the side of the Swordbearers in the name of using the crystals for humanity's gain. I mean, I understand that that's just a different point of view. Obviously, we don't agree with them, but I can understand that. But when you're literally enslaving children into working in your mines and using them to test if there's poisonous gases in the mine, it's really hard to justify your side of the war.
We've come to help you. Are they really forcing you to work these mines?
That's right.
The Swordbearers asked us to rescue you and your friends.
The Swordbearers? But I'll be in trouble if the guards catch me slacking off.
You don't have to worry about that anymore. How many other children are there in the mine?
There are 20 of us on duty right now. No, make that 19.
Thank you. You go and hide in that shed with the others, okay?
Got it.
Hey, what are you doing in here?
We're going to be fighting a lot of black blades in this episode. Luckily, they're not actually that bad. Let's see. Let's use gravity. I don't actually know if that's really gonna help me, but I'm gonna try it anyway. And otherwise, just thunder and shoot him with a gun, though. It shoots as fast. Well, I was gonna say it shoots as fast as a gun. Kinda. An automatic gun, I guess. It's a very fast-firing bow. That's the point. Anyway. I don't actually know what the hell shed they're talking about. It doesn't seem to be a shed in the... I guess that's the shed. It's a really shitty shed, I'm gonna be honest, but I guess it's still a shed. God damn it. We are here to save children from your slavery. Yeah, again, it's with the Kami Izumi, this like upstanding guy who apparently doesn't want to use the toxic mist because he finds it unethical, and like you can't just kill thousands of people like that. But he'll happily enslave children. He doesn't give a shit about that. It's just a weird moral dilemma where that doesn't really line up.
That means there's 16 left. The Swordbearers asked us to come and rescue you.
Okay, thank you.
Apparently we saved 3 there, even though there were only 2. That's weird. Anyway, what was I saying? Kami Izumi, poison mist. You think someone who would be against killing thousands of people with poison mist would also be against enslaving children, but I don't know. I've never done either, so maybe I don't really have experience here. Anyway, some enemies in the Mythril Mines. We've got succubuses here. I think they can just charm you. And that's basically their whole gimmick. Nothing too bad. In fact, we could probably... They're flying enemies, so we should just be able to wipe them out with the Dia here without even having to use any magic, so... Yep, weak point to bows, and yep, Adia can just wipe him out really easily. She is very powerful. Very good idea to put on Ranger. I'm not sure it was the best idea to put Tiz on Performer, because, he isn't the fastest character. Of course, Ringabel is, but, we can probably throw, like, an agility boosting item on him at some point and have him help him out. I don't plan to keep him on this forever. In fact, I plan to switch him over fairly quickly. Well, do I? Yeah, I do. In fact, we can probably just do this. But it's a good job for now, and of course it is very helpful for later, so we'll be keeping Tiz on it for now. Hopefully it gains enough levels in it. This dungeon does have a lot of battles, so...
Only 14 more to find. The Swordbearers asked us to come and rescue you.
So we don't have to work anymore? Yay!
These children's reactions to being freed from slavery are kind of underwhelming. They're like, yay, we don't have to be slaves anymore. Fantastic. Let's move on with our lives. How did you know we were shield bearers? He just stabbed us through the head. That's awful. Pretty sure that's illegal. It is war, I guess, so... But this war seems to be fought with poison and singing. So, and not like weaponry. I mean, there's like a couple explosions.
We have to find 12 more. The shield bearers asked us to come and rescue you.
Thanks.
What, like you could have sounded more excited. Like, thank you, not thanks. But come on, I want satisfaction. Not thanks for saving me from slavery. Little disrespectful brats. Imagine if the slaves walked up to Abraham, the freed slaves walked up to Abraham Lincoln, like, thanks, man. Like, I don't know, that joke wasn't going anywhere. I'm just gonna stop that now. You get the point. I think the children should be more thankful.
Alright, just 10 to go now. The shield bearers asked us to come and rescue you.
Thanks.
Like, come on! Also, I realized that whole bit could have really been misconstrued as something much worse. And probably really is. I don't know, whatever. Look, I just want to make people happy, and these children don't seem happy. That's my one problem here. Okay, so we got carbuncles. I think they can cast Reflect, if I remember correctly. Let's see, don't do any of this. Not really. This one just uses MP, okay. I don't know. Now that I have his on Perform, I actually don't even know what I really want to do with him. Aurora, you just attack that. That's gonna be way more annoying. And you can just attack these guys, I guess. Honestly, don't really know what I want to do with Tiz, though. Like, for these fights, I don't really need... I don't really need Performer to do anything. Wow, okay, that's... Wow. You... Okay. You're assholes. Jesus Christ, that is really powerful wind magic. But let's revive Idea, because that's important to do. Wow, that did not heal much. Okay. What was I talking about? Yeah, I don't know, like, I don't know what to do with Tiz, because normal battles don't really need the buffs that Performer can provide, but it is helpful for boss battles, but for it to be used in boss battles, of course, you kind of need to, you know, train it up through normal battles. You guys still breathing? Yeah. So... Yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna have him default for a while, unless you're gonna do a boss battle or a particularly difficult fight.
8 more and we're done. The shield bearers asked us to come and rescue you.
Thanks.
Okay, at this point it's very obvious they're just repeating the same endpoint over and over and over again and just telling you how many more you need to find. Kinda lazy when you get down to it. You kinda get tired of Tiz saying the shield bearers asked to come and rescue you over and over and over again. Okay, that's a mithril shell. That guy's bad. So that is basically the land turtle that we fought way back over in Mount Fragmentum. And it has a reflect angle. Basically, it's the same exact enemy. So I'm going to use gravity on to lower its health. And then we're just going to physical attacks. Do physical attacks on it until it's dead. Actually, no, we'll do this. Arrow that. Do you have, what do you have? I guess you have double damage. I'm not really going to use that for now. So go ahead and do that as much as you can. You can only do it 2 times? 2 times. Okay, cool. Just do that then. And you, I think it's still weak to Blizzard? Well, might as well see. Either way, we'll still be doing damage, so it's okay. Okay, good. It's still weak to Blizzard. That's awesome. And it's dead, thank God. And that's, okay. Yeah, not that bad. You just, having gravity is very helpful there, of course, because, you know, do half of its HP and damage. I never knew what it did before, but gravity seems like an awesome spell. Might as well go and save here. Because... Not because I haven't in a while, but because there's not really any point not saving. And I don't know what these guys are doing here. They don't seem to be guarding anything, except, well, children, I guess. Evidently, but... Like, they're just sort of standing around, and then they're surprised that we're there. So I don't know what their deal is.
We've got to find the last 6. The shield bearers asked us to come and rescue you.
Thanks.
Yep, definitely getting really tired of hearing that, but nothing to do about it. This guy was guarding a shovel. You know what? That dude had an important job. Never mind. I should mention that gravity doesn't deal half of where you're attacking. It doesn't deal their current HP, like half of that. It deals their max HP. So, for example, the Mythril Shell Turtle guy has 5,000 HP. So gravity will always deal 2,500 damage to it, no matter how much health it has left. It always deals its max HP and half of that, not half of what it currently has. Which is, of course, great, because you can just deal... It doesn't really work on bosses, of course, but on standard enemies like that, it's great. Because you can just deal plenty of damage. And you have a counter. Please die. That could have gone really badly.
Okay, now there's just 4 to go. The shield bearers asked us to come and rescue you.
Thanks.
I really wish they just recorded, like, one more line. One more. Anything. But clearly they didn't. They didn't have the budget for one more line. It's probably the same in Japanese, too. So, not that the Japanese game would really get more budget. Though, I guess it technically would if you don't count, like, localization and translation as part of the overall budget and as its own separate budget. I don't know. I don't know how this whole game development thing works. I just play them and talk about them and make stupid remarks. You should be used to that by now. Not just from me, but from, you know, the internet as a whole. Like, we all do this. Every single human makes Let's Plays. That is not true at all. But I think every single human...
Just 2 more! The shield bearers asked us to come and rescue you.
Thanks.
I was about to say every single human has talked over a video game once in their life. And I'm pretty sure that's not true either. Maybe there's probably some people in the world, like babies, babs, probably have not played video games, except maybe their stupid leapfrog crap. I don't know what I have against leapfrog suddenly, but apparently I hate it. You have bad stuff, so we're just gonna thunder you, because this should be the last fight we have to do here anyway, so we can just go ahead and wipe you out. Yep, no counters for you. Because counter is like the worst skill to deal with.
Great, now let's get out of here.
And yeah, this place really doesn't have a boss or of course. It doesn't have a boss or anything. It's just a bunch of pretty easy Black Blade fights, some not that bad random battles, and that's it. There seriously is no boss. We're not gonna be surprised by like a demon popping from the stairs on the way out of the shed. The children combine into a demon.
Don't worry, we've taken care of all the guards. The shield bearers will be here to take you to safety soon.
Thanks, but what about Egil, the new boy? He was taken to the Swordbearers' stronghold this morning. We haven't seen him since.
Why was he taken away?
Egil said something about finding a passage leading out of the mine. He slipped away from his post and was headed there, so he must have been caught by one of the guards. Please, you have to help Egil.
Okay, the Swordbearers' stronghold, right? I'll go and help Egil.
Thank you. The Swordbearers' stronghold is a place called Starkfort, far to the north. Wait, Tiz! We should leave this to the shield bearers. It would be reckless to venture into the inner sanctum of the enemy by ourselves.
But I have to help him.
You've been acting stubborn ever since we got here, it seems.
I have to help him. no matter what.
It is kind of weird for Tiz to take the charge like that. He typically tends to take the backseat, but yeah, in this chapter, he's really made a lot of the decisions for the party, and like in joining the Shieldbearers in general, he kind of convinced everyone that it was a good idea. He's really taken the charge. Very different from other chapters where it's been mostly a party decision, not just a single person. Or rather, we've been following Anya's and her decisions, but everyone sort of agreed to it. But now it's been a bit more decisive, or indecisive I should say, between the party members. Anyway, that's gonna be it for this episode. We saved all the children from the Mythril Mines from slavery. I guess the Shieldbearers had to be aware of that because they went and saved them, but I don't know if they're aware we're going to Stark for it. That seems like that's something you should be aware of. Like, we should probably go to Commander Goodman and tell him that, but we're not going to do that. We're just going to be reckless and stupid, like Tiz wants us to, and go to Stark for on our own to save this Egil kid. So yeah, next time we'll take care of that. See you guys then. But hey, if you enjoyed this video, maybe check out some of the other series I've done. You can also consider subscribing, checking out my Patreon page, or joining my Discord server. There are links in the description to those, as well as other social media links like Twitter and Facebook. Thanks for watching.